finances and stuff. We weren't like seeing eye to eye. And this really just kind of fucked a lot of things up. I don't really feel like I did anything wrong, but my wife makes some good points about what I could have done differently. We argued about it when it happened. But like after that, like, I don't know, I feel like I've just been trying to ignore it, but I know it's been lingering and then recently it's just come back up and it's causing problems. Just for backstory, this woman was a new hire for the company I work for, and she was assigned to my crew for training. Without revealing too much, the company does contract work for like local municipalities, like building inspections and stuff like that. I'm normally the person that trains the new hires. Normally it's just like kind of showing them like our system on the computer and how to enter inspections, because they have experience in the field. They already know how to do inspections, but she had never done any inspections. So I had to train her on that stuff too. And that was getting annoying, but she was fun, talkative. She knew my old boss, so we could commiserate over that and bitch about him. It was like, she's fine, but it's also like, it's just annoying that I have to do this. One morning, it was like storming pretty heavy. I was gonna wait for that to die down, but I said, hey, come on and jump in my truck, do some work on the computer. And she ran over, opened the door and like barged in and like knocked my coffee over. Started grabbing those like paper towels and stuff to like clean up the coffee. And I reached over like this behind the seat and I felt her hand grab me right here and she kissed me. I pulled back and I was like, hey, what the fuck? She was kind of just like, well, I thought that's what you want. I was like, no. I told her to like go get back in her car. I called my supervisor. He called HR. I don't really know what he said to HR, because a few days later they called me back and said that they weren't going to fire her, but they were going to transfer her. And I was like, why not? I mean, she like assaulted me. He was like, well, she was saying that she just reached over and fixed your collar and that you freaked out and you accused her of hitting on you. And I was like, she kissed me like on the mouth. And he's like, well, yeah, that's what she's saying. We don't have dash cams in the trucks. It's your word against hers. And I was just like, all right, fine. Like, if she's going to be with someone else, that's fine. Just send her over there. I was upset about this. My wife was upset about this. But it just, whatever, I guess that's just what's going to happen. But now she's been reassigned to me. So I called HR and I was like, what the hell? And I guess she was upset that she got transferred and she felt like she was being punished for something she didn't do because I overreacted and accused her of something. So now all this shit's like back up, and I talked to my wife about it and she's mad, and I am too. But I told my wife, I was like, I don't know why you're mad at me though, because I didn't do anything. And she's like, well, that's the problem. You didn't do anything. You had plenty of opportunities to stop this. You could have put boundaries up early. She told me, like, when I heard that she was going to be sitting in the truck with you all day, I warned you to just, put your guard up, be careful. And with HR, you just kind of rolled over when they wouldn't fire her. Those are good points, I guess. I don't know. I'll always remember that day that she stormed in and, assaulted me like that. It was January 6th, 2021.